All right, so I think we have gotten past our first very minor combat, and I'm in the process of trying to build a hospital because it seems like we probably need one, and conceptually I feel like hospitals need to be clean and smoothed, so I'm going to go ahead and do this, but I don't yet know. Do we need a doctor? Is that an administration role? Sheriff, hammer, broker, keeper, militia captain, and messenger. So no. Is there a labor for healers? Don't see one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wells might be a useful full one. Handling like aquifers, clothing, meeting area, militia, ramps. We might want to read the military one. Ramps and channels. Let's read the military one really quickly. Okay, so we did that. Then we formed a squad. We did that. Squad can be customized. Yep, we did that. Most important buttons are the check mark to select the squad, give them orders, and the position button to add more soldiers to the squad. You can give individual orders to the soldiers by selecting them with the check mark from the position menu. The orders can be from the bottom of the squad menu. When somebody is selected, you can make a kill order and confirm it. That's what we did before. A station order, a patrol order, a defend burrow order. You're given a list of burrows created by pressing the burrow button. Oh, we probably need to learn about burrows for your squad to defend. The training order allows your soldiers to train, but you must first assign a barracks created by the zones menu. Okay. Equipment. Okay, we might want to make something as well, and the schedule is the most powerful tool to give automatic orders. Okay, so we can set up the squad to be like routine based and go on patrols at certain times. We should read the one about burrows, though. I think I skipped that one. Or I viewed it and then I stopped viewing it. They're doing okay, Robbie. Everybody is happy and doing all right. Thank you for asking. Burrows are work and living areas where citizens can be assigned. Workers will try to limit their task to the confines of the burrows, but they will sometimes form paths which pass through other areas. Burrows can be suspended and unsuspended freely. When a burrow is suspended, citizens will ignore it. It can also be useful to assign all of your citizens to a safe emergency burrow, which you activate in case of intruders. Ah, okay. That does make me think. We probably should put a door here. Let's put a bauxite door there. That's probably a good idea. And then we'll also put a door here. Doesn't matter what we use. Shell's fine. Okay. What are you thinking right now, Moral? Unmet need, acquire object. Can I force you to acquire an object? You have 2 muscle shell bracelets. You clearly acquired those. Meager quarters. No study, no dining table, no tomb. Why do you not have a dining table? Isn't this our dining room? Do I need to zone that as such? Maybe I do. Maybe I do and I didn't. Overlapping dining hall. Wait a second. No, okay, it is a dining hall. Everyone doesn't need their own, do they? Oh, okay. So I can create a hospital this way. Okay, so let's see about that. So a dining hall, if I put it here and accept it, then I can do this. And I can say new hospital. You need to assign a chief medical dwarf to utilize the hospital. Okay. And let's see. I'm also going to come up here, and we should have another bed because of our bed making setup. I should be making multiple beds, though, at a time. I'm going to change my work order to make sure that we always have a few beds. Where were work orders? Looks like it's raining. Work orders. Our bed work order here. I'm just going to... Let's have five beds at any given time. And let's click on this button. And when the available beds is less than 3, let's make 3 beds. There we go. Let's see if that improves our bed situation. Because we shouldn't have bed problems. Really not sure what to do with Moral, who has been infuriated forever. Dealt with our monkey problem. Okay, I wanna start thinking about getting some water. No, they're making ale, Frack Tactical, as any good dwarf should be. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So I'm looking for... So this water is very deep, but I don't think that solves our problem. We could put a well here because... No, there needs to be water below. So as we go down, this is the deepest point. I'm kind of zooming out here because I want to see if... What's that there? Because, yeah, we have water available over here. I don't know what this 7 on it means. Water, 7 of 7. Cool. Can I click on it and will you tell me? No. Resting from injury. That's fine. We're making charcoal. Looks like we made 3 beds. Okay, so... So we have water. To build a well, I think we need to be above water. So I'm trying to figure out... I know that the game has aquifers that are kind of like beneath the ground, but I'm not sure what those are about. Let's see. Let's get some beds installed. Let me try and remember. Was it BFB for beds? Yeah. There we go. Get those installed, and then we'll make some more. Said we needed a chief medical dwarf, though, right? We haven't had a lot of new dwarves come in. And I wonder if we should be smoothing more floor. I think that's the other question. I guess let's go down and see if our mines have any more goodies for us. Don't keep things square if we can help it. A lot of tetrahedrite here. Some more over here. Not sure I'm too excited about that, but... But yeah, I'm not sure what our plan is for water. Our nearest water source is here, so we could mine over, but I have no idea what damp peat walls, how those could help us. I wonder if we dug a channel from here to here, if water would flow in it. It seems ambitious. I'm gonna cut a little hole here for the possibility, though. I feel like there are a lot of things we're making out of wood right now that we probably should be making out of not wood. And then the hero of the village here is Showrast, who is finding us all of the mussels the world has ever seen. He is perpetually wet, apparently. But yeah, 5 mussels hauled in, which we turn into jewelry. But yeah, if we could get water into our moat, then maybe we could build a well on top of it. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. I did not think this plan through. Oh. Hold on. A lot of things seem to have just happened. Kavish manager has been possessed. Excuse me? Taken by a mood. We struck micro sea line. It's raining, and we made a wooden bin. Now, where is Kavish? Strange mood. Whoops. Adequate organizer, dabbling woodcutter. People get so carried away sometimes, but not I. Has some unmet needs. Possessed by unknown forces. Do we need to arrest them? Maybe? Okay, we don't have a law enforcement officer. I'm worried he's going to do some murdering here, so I'm going to be a little... Okay, we have some ropes, so we'll do that. Where did you get to? Still possessed. I can't tell if they're doing anything diabolical or not, though. Our plant supply is pretty unfortunate. It seems like all they're doing is hanging out down here, so I don't know. We made a barrel. Do we have any tutorial information on being possessed? Apparently there are, Frac Tactical. I'm learning things the hard way at the moment. Ramps and channels, meeting areas, clothing, handling light aquifers, wells. Let me read about wells again. Non-alcoholic water is essential to a functioning fortress. The most favored place to get it from is a well. Wells require a bucket, block, a rope, or a chain mechanism. They can be built over any body of water It is possible to find water underground or divert it from the surface. Okay, let's divert it from the surface. You might be onto something, Frag Tactical. You might be onto something. So, okay, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of light water experimentation. This is probably a terrible idea. So, let's see. So if I go... So, okay, so one level above this is water. It's only saving itself, so permadeath, Frag Tactical. I don't know if there's another option, but that's the one that I have selected. And then, let's see. Actually, hold on. I should be smart about this. Let me look at the machines and fluids. So floodgates. So my plan right now is to maybe we can just, let me see if I can just build a floodgate. Can I just build a floodgate? Okay, we need to make a floodgate at the workshop. What is a traction bench? Let's just make 5. Hold on. We can do this with work orders, and I should be doing this with work orders. Make a rock mechanism. Let's make 10. Good. Let that go. Now, while that's going, I am going to start digging over towards this water, but from down below, because what I want to do is I want to flood one level below a place where we can get water. And I don't know if digging underneath it is... Hold on, I want to get... If I put this and go down one, okay. That gives me an indicator of where I want to get to. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then is this a hospital? I need a chief medical dwarf. I don't really know what hospitals need. Maybe it will tell me. Need a chief medical dwarf to utilize the hospital. Do we have anyone that's any good at that? Labor menu. Wait, is it over here? Chief medical dwarf. Ooh. We have no relevant skill on anyone. Izum the engraver. You're my only engraver. Yeah, we don't have a lot of people with options. So, Izum, congratulations. Why does everyone say they don't have a dining room table when we have dining room tables? Do we need a dining room table for every dwarf? Like in their bedroom? We're making stuff. Let's check in on our possessed dwarf. Our broker. Has he murdered anyone? Nope. It appears that he is just doing his thing. Hope he doesn't, like, turn into a dragon or something. Okay, we haven't started digging that. We can do a bit more mining here. Bit more mining here and here. And then I think we're done for the moment. All right. Until I decide to do something a little more serious there. Well, I guess... Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. Now that we have the hospital, we should be able to assign you our chief medical person. A doctor, a diagnostician, a surgeon, and a bone doctor. Wow. Beds in common area, tables in common area, traction benches in common area. Okay, so that's why we need traction benches. So it looks like we need... Looks like we need tables as well. I might have some tables in the store. And then it sounds like we're going to be putting other stuff. This this plan here with this rope. Okay, looks like we can only tie up animals with it anyways. I don't know if we can disassemble things, but I think it's going to be in the manager's office for now. Very effective, clearly. Okay, none of my dwarves are doing mining stuff, which is distressing. But the animals look like they're happy at least. No goblins yet, chicken. We're over a year in. We did have to kill off a bunch of langurs that attacked us, but I have never seen... I've only barely figured out the combat system, and it's alarming to me. I think let's get this wing of our dormitory going. Yeah, we do have some defenses. We have a moat and a drawbridge, but I don't know that that's going to help us. I also probably should create an emergency burrow, I think. How do we make burrows? Is this a burrow? Okay, yeah. Burrows are, yeah, work and living spaces. Okay. Like, I kind of want this to be inside as a burrow. Let's see if we can do like a nice big one here. So everything behind this door is going to be okay. There we go. Okay, we'll go with the stop sign. And then I won't worry about the mines for now. Except that this is emergency. Nobody is assigned to it. But I think I can come in here to force everybody to do that. I think eventually we'll want more complicated sets of burrows, but maybe let's test it out. I can't have to select every one of them. Maybe I do. Let's see what happens when I do this. Oh, it doesn't work on random civilians? There's no... So how do you tell your folks to shelter in place? Because it said burrows were also for workers. So I assumed civilians were included in that. Here, let's bring this up one more time. Yeah, so burrows are work and living spaces, right? Burrows can be suspended and unsuspended freely. When a burrow is suspended, assigned citizens will ignore it. So Chicken, how do I, if I wanted to say everybody stay inside, what's the best way to do that then? I'm curious because based on the reading that I did in this section here, it said, yeah, it can be useful to assign all of your civilians to a safe emergency burrow, which you activate in the case of intruders. I'm going to keep tinkering around with this. So I'm going to go, my assumption with the way that this works is that I will select everybody. Would be nice if there was like a select all button. Should be the tavern and booze storage only. But I kind of assumed that they would just like go inside and only work inside if I had the burrow cover their sleeping spaces. Then where's the toggle on and off? All right, so suspend this burrow. So this burrow should be currently suspended. So nothing should change. So he should see people coming in and out, doing stuff. Bringing the donkeys back in. Our fisherman is going. Okay, so this is what I wanted. Our fisherman is over here. I'm going to unsuspend the burrow. And my theory is the fisherman is going to turn around and go back inside. Okay, animal inaccessible. That's a good sign, honestly. But I'm waiting for you to turn around. He may not turn around until he gets there and realizes that he's not allowed to do the thing. Yeah, so more work is not being done. The stockpile is inaccessible. That would be for lumber, I presume. Stop the work on that the dwarves are doing. Okay, so if I went to here and went to jobs or labor, places tasks, current tasks, I find the fishing. Can I cancel the fishing? Doesn't look like it's a task that I can cancel. Oh, maybe I can do it from here. This is in the Creatures Citizens section. Our Fisher Dwarf. Hey, yummy. Drafted, that's fine that if drafted, they ignore them as well. Let's see. Got children and babies. Where's my Fisher Dwarf? There he is. Fishing. I don't appear to be able to stop him from fishing. But it does look like people aren't leaving anymore. Okay. So, I don't know. Maybe like 80% working? I'm going to let people come back out now. Now that I've disabled the burrow, I'm hoping people come back out. Oh, alert. Moral, the clothier, has been found dead from dehydration. Probably my fault. Okay. That was pretty quick. I'm working on trying to get underground water. That's what I'm doing over here. So we're gonna get there, maybe. But I'm surprised with 192 drink that Moral decided to die of dehydration. Yes, Frack Tactical. I've played a few runs of RimWorld on stream, and I've played 1,000 hours of RimWorld in the before times. So yes, I love RimWorld, which is why I was so excited to check out Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, so I don't know why Moral dehydrated to death. Can you please take me to Moral? Is Moral under here? Well, these are his possessions here. Where did the corpse go? Do I need to make a grave? Let's see. Furniture burial. Okay, we need to make a coffin at the workshop. We'll make it at our stone cutter here, I think. Let's make a rock coffin. Slabs if every body part is missing. Okay, let's make... Actually, so we'll make that initially, but I think I want to keep... I know myself well enough that we should keep one of each on hand. So let's make a work order to create a rock coffin. We'll make... Wait, shop max. That is... Nope, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Maybe we have to do it from over here. Work orders. Rock coffin. There we go. Number, we will make one rock coffin when the amount of empty rock coffins is less than 1. So we'll just keep 1 on hand per day. I don't expect we're going to have too many people dying. Hardy har. And then I've been told that slabs are also important. I mean, there's plenty of booze, so... But also, I haven't gotten the hospital set up, I don't think. So... Oops. Did that wrong again. What's the difference in the way that I'm doing that versus the way that I'm supposed to be doing that? Good old slab. One of those. When there's less than 1. There we go. All right. So now we should have one of each, and we will eventually get moral... I mean, so far... So this is the hospital that we have. For better or worse, we have... Izum is our chief medical officer. We have the Rough Sanctuary, which has 1 table, 3 beds, no traction benches. It has... none of the desired thread, cloth, splint, etc. that we need. We have no doctor. I wonder if I can make our chief medical officer our doctor as well. Looks like I can. Let's try that out, just so we have a doctor. And then I think I want to... I can make a traction bench. So let's make a traction bench. And then I think I want to start getting... I'll collect webs. Let's just see if someone starts doing that. Still, our Kavish is possessed. Which is weird. Remains weird. Possessed by an unknown force. So it's a little odd. But at least moral is gone, and I feel like our current pasture area is killing our animals. What is this zone? Unnamed pen pasture. Maybe I should just expand it into this area so there's more seeds and things for them to do with as they please. He's working. Whoops. Switch the pasture around here. See if this is large enough. Yeah, so the possessed guy has been, I think, making bracelets here. They're our manager and our bookkeeper. Recovers slowly, not musical. They're an adept record keeper and organizer, but they haven't organized in a while. Needs a meager study. I also don't know why no one has a dining table. I created some tables and put them in the dining room. Like, do I have to assign each dining table to someone? What are his thoughts? He feels lonely from being away, is blissful remembering sleeping in a very good bedroom. Interested in a fine door. Not seeing much there. The remembering doesn't have a lot of going on either. Yeah, Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to turn into a Balrog. I think that's basically how I'm feeling about things. Okay, so this is our experiment over here. Which is not going very well because nobody's mining. Now my burrow's definitely paused, yep. Still absolutely baffled by how that guy died of dehydration when we're sitting on a bunch of drink. I mean, I don't have a better source except for, I guess, the river, which is flowing water, but like, I'm just trying to get anything that I can access underground in case I have to lock the doors up because goblins invade or something like that. I haven't found any underwater lakes or anything, I don't think. And yes, when you say keep things in mind, I chuckle because I know nothing. So let's see. So I'm concerned about like flooding my base. So I was gonna build a floodgate, but well, I made a bunch of rock mechanisms. An aquifer is an underground lake. That's what I was referring to, Innie. I have not found any underground water sources. Like this water source over here is, or excuse me, that's just a giant valley. But this river goes way, way, way far down. So far, so good, Sam. So far, so good. I think it's pretty cool. It's a difficult one to learn. I'm still struggling through trying to figure out all the ins and outs of it, but it's been cool. Looks like our animals are eating again, which is probably for the best. What is this right here? Oh, this is just one of the monkeys that we killed. Yes, I am in a new place. I am in a new place. I have moved. Still trying to get... Oh, the aquifer modifier should have been visible on site selection. I mean, Innie. I selected my site when I knew nothing of the game, so I don't know if I was supposed to remember the position of water underground, but... Is there a way that I can look at it from the world map? The world created at the beginning of the game, stolen artifacts. You can also cause trouble if you'd like and raid your neighbors. Raids are created by clicking on any site. Okay. So where is my tile? How do I see my tile? Is it right here in the center? Center on fort. Ah, there we go. All right, I'm up here. You cannot raid your own. It's a lustrous continent, your location, site government, the oil of hope, civilians. Can I get more information on what's going on here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, and right-clicking takes me back in. Open up another instance and look at the world. So I have to exit out of my current world and then... So what information am I going to get? I'm going to get information about the nature of this world? Or the nature of this zone that I selected, basically. Okay, we've got this all dug out. This is great. Okay, let's queue up some more rooms. Hey, mutant, welcome. On another Dwarf Fortress game, you can look at legends, but don't exit legends. I'm trying to think here. I should probably skip this this one and make a hallway here that I'll do at some later date. But this here will allow me to eventually put more bedrooms here. Yeah, this looks decent. In theory, you could see the minerals neighbors, and if there is an aquifer, by saving this fort and pretending to make another fort in the same area. Nothing important out there. So is that worth doing in this context? I guess is the big question. Yeah, and I guess given the setup I'm going for now, rather than doing these, I'm going to keep doing these hallways down like this, which means I'll do that. Okay, so in that design, there is water everywhere. It seems pretty likely that that's not the case for us here, right? Because we we haven't found any underground water as of yet in all of my digging down. And I've dug down a decent amount. All right, well, at least we'll start with this. We don't need a lot, but I will get these. We could eventually go up over here. Try being, well, here, let's go over how deeply I have dug. Let's see. So I'm here, and then down we go. So I've went down as far as elevation 33. How much further should I go down? Like to the 20s? Should be at -4 to -10. Okay, no aquifers. Okay. That's fine. We're going to make do. It's our first run. If we end up dying, it's not the end of the world. Need 10 undisturbed thread. I think I'm making thread at least now. Pink tourmaline and squirrel. Fortress attracted no migrants this season. Game, what's the deal? We made a wooden bin, and the weather has cleared. Okay. So let's see. I think so. Over here, my plan is to try to at least get underwater access to. Okay, so that's what it looks like when you have it. Here, let me hide it and show the image version. There we go. So that's what it looks like, I guess, on the world select screen when you are selecting a place. So my plan right now is to use this water for, I realize it is dirty, you know, c'est la vie. Maybe I can cap it off, put a wall around it, and oh, I guess that's one way that I could handle this. I could just defend this bit of water. I was planning on routing the water under here by going down a bit and then back up a bit. Build a dry trench and then carve it into a river. So I thought about that as well. I thought about taking the river and just running a trench all the way over to, say, my moat, and then just having a portion of my moat that is accessible. But I think the thing that I'm trying to figure out is what's the best way for me to pull water. This thing looks weird. The Ziosa. What's the best way for me to pull, like, get a accessible chunk of water? Because, like, I can go, like, this water goes way deep, right? Like, this water goes all the way down to 38. I probably need some more buckets, but I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should just go down here and grab and make a trench, a dry trench or something like that over here, and just flood a cave. I think we're getting water any. Like, I'm not worried about right now. We haven't, like, we had that weird dehydration problem with Moral, although, oh yeah, I forgot to bury Moral. Let's do that really quickly. I certainly made the casket for him, but then I forgot. So Moral's just upstairs rotting, which is probably bad for morale if I had to guess. Okay, someone is... There we go. And now, can I assign you? Wait, why is this a wood coffin? I specifically created this order, the work order, to make a rock coffin. Maybe they use the petrified wood. But how do I... Must designate a tomb before this coffin will be used for burial. Okay, I guess I won't. I mean, does this room have a designation? Is it weird to have a tomb as our entryway? I don't think so. Select this option. Any unassigned deceased pets will be buried here automatically. No thanks. Okay, this is going to automatically bury them. All right. Let's just try that out. I do need to figure out the... We're on the way, Merle. I think, yep. Nice. All right. Apparently it is a very heavy corpse. Let's watch this take place. The burial of our first dead dwarf. Our weaponsmith is burying Moral. Okay, apparently one wide hallways cause some pathing issues. First of many indeed. All right. Congratulations, Moral. You're deceased, but you're still here. Are we making thread? No. I felt like collect webs should be something that we just always do. Maybe we can do it this way. One wide can be an issue. Okay, that's good to know. We can expand this one, I think, without a problem. And I have no problem. If I expand this, I'm going to have to dig it out. I'm going to leave this for now. I don't want a lot of people coming in and out. Maybe this is all a mistake, actually. We'll come back to that. Hey, Mikkel. Welcome. You're watching a true and proper Dwarf Fortress noob, so I apologize in advance that I am no expert, but we're learning together, so that's something. Okay, so we got this for trade. Our uncut gems should be doing really well. Oh wait, these are our cut gems. Where are uncut gems? Yeah, okay. Ooh, 8,000. Not bad. Not a bad haul. Should be able to buy some things. I'm not sure what I need necessarily, but how am I going to deal with this? Murky pool, stagnant water. Yeah, that the more I read about that, or the more I look at that, I'm like, maybe that's not where we want to be getting our water from. How far is the river? The river's over here. So if I just mark it like this and go down one. Yeah, stagnant water is best water, for sure. All right, I'm going to use this hallway as my plan. And then I'm just going to have to figure out how we get access to the river without flooding our fortress. Or maybe I flood our fortress and we learn an important lesson about flooding fortresses. I'm not too picky. Okay, we'll get all that. And then let's see if we have anything of interest to mine down here. I'd like to make some armor. Water with vampire blood is the best. So I was more thinking for plants rock, but isn't water also used in the creation of ale? Citation needed, but I feel like I read that. It's just plants? Okay. I mean, we've been doing okay on drink so far. But maybe, let's see. I think I'm going to skip these ones across the top here. I think because I may have changed my mind and be doing more of like a dormitory up and down style, but I kind of like this one. And then I'm going to get these just for the gems. So Mikkel, Vampire Survivor is an amazing game. Definitely, in my mind, Game of the Year competitor. Have you checked out another game that is very similar to it called Brotato? Brotato is a Vampire Survivor-like game that is currently in early access that has been an absolute blast for me to play as well. Okay, so sand, clay, or loam, which at the moment we have peat. Yeah, Brotato's amazing. I think I've been using water, though, because I think peat requires watering. Oh, no water needed for that. Okay. So yeah, then that's great. I was just about to expand this, actually. Even though our food has been pretty good, I think it's probably time for us to make ourselves another field. I'm going to make a larger field here. I'm wondering if we have enough miners. Okay, so Esmond has been the chief medical dwarf, which has kind of stopped them from doing anything else. I don't think that's something I realized about the decision that I was making. And then I'm gonna cancel this for now. We may eventually do that. Rock into mud covered rock. I will nod understandingly. I also haven't figured out, is there a way to expand farmland? I can change the name of it, but I don't see. I guess I should do plump helmets and pigtails for rope during those seasons. All right. Does deleting and remaking stop any currently growing? Because that was my concern. I didn't want to I didn't want to unnecessarily stop things. Also, why is no one using my tables? That's the other big question.